Good morning, everyone. Today we're going to be out in the shop. Got a few cars to fix, a few things to do later on today. But I wanted to give you an idea when we build a knife, how they start off. And of course, they start off with the pattern. And this is going to be one of the knives. This one is for Jim. Jim, this is your knife. If you're out there and you're watching this, this is the basics and beginnings of your knife. But anyway, we start off and we have our pattern, and we put our pattern on our 416 stainless steel. Now we're doing a one piece on each side there, and we will relieve the liners inside here so that it'll have a pivot point, and the tang on the knife blade won't get scratched. And then on the other side, we will mill this out to give it that recessed area for, wait till you see this, for bone. That's antler, elk antler. And that's called popcorn, or some people call it gnarly. That's going to be unreal. I can't wait to get into that. But this is some of the material that we use. So to give you an idea, this is not a kit built knife. This is a handmade knife. And they take hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and then a couple more hours. And no matter how hard you try, you always got to just do a little bit extra to satisfy yourself as a knife builder and artist. And that's just the way we are. But this is the blades and the springs. And you can't tell it right now because these have been milled and sanded and stuff of that nature. But these are Damascus. You can see a little bit because it's got little dark spots here and there. And but that's how they start off. I mean, I literally cut this out of this. That is I guess you'd call it boomerang or different things, but it's got a fine grain. It's got a lot of folds in it, and it makes for a stronger knife, and prettier knife when you got it all done. But that is starts off 140 thousandths thick, and we mill it down to about 105 thousandths to 105 thousandths and get it all flat. And that's why it looks like this, because you can't see the pattern anymore because it's all been scratched. But now when we get done, it's already been heat treated. And when we get done with this, we will dip it in ferric acid and then bring it out, and it'll reveal all this right here, because the different metals that are pressed together here take the effects of the acid at different rates, and they'll have different colors. So this one here is oiled, of course, so it doesn't rust, but this is kind of lightly etched. We're going to make this one pretty dark, so to give you an idea of where we're headed. And then we'll take all of this and we'll put it together. I've ordered me some new assembly pins, so that, but to give you an idea, that will be the makeup of the knife. I got this made a little longer so I can fine trim it, but that'll be the insides of the knife and the way they'll look. 416 integral, which means the bolsters and the inner liner are all one piece. And can't wait to get this one done. But I really wanted to show you the materials that go into making one of our knives. And when I say ours, you and me is who I'm talking about. Have you got yours yet, by the way? running to the end here. We're pretty well booked up, and then we'll get with Tobin and go down and meet with him and hopefully get another design and be able to make more knives. So I'm gonna give you this as a final reminder. That's the kind of material, elk, that we use. We'll cut that down into slabs and use that for knife handles. I'll probably get maybe 2 knives out of that. And boy, I can't wait. So thank you very much for dropping by Barry's Blades. Y'all have a nice day.